guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal with Elixir Take Games. On the last episode, we hung out with some confidants. We hung out with Iwai and Futaba, and... did we even hang out with anyone else? Oh, Mishima, I think. Yeah, we hung out with some people. It was great. Today, I believe, are maxing out Yusuke's confidant, because he's available. And we have someone else to hang out with probably in the evening. I don't know, we'll find out when we get to the evening. And then it's probably going to be Plot, because we have one day left until Haru is potentially sold off, so yikes. Let's see how that goes. First of all though, let's head over to Yusuke. We're ditching Futaba for this. I'm sorry, Futaba. She's already got enough points to level up though. Hi Yusuke, how you doing? All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time.
By the way...
Meanwhile, I am here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? First of all, let's work on our deal.
I see.
Because I want to duplicate. And I want to duplicate Tetraja? Where is Tetraja? Recovery support? Because I just got it from the event with the twins, so I'm gonna duplicate it because I need to use one. Yeah.
Very well.
My brush is aflame. It's as if it has a mind of its own.
Beautifully executed.
This has turned out quite magnificently. Here, take it. Thank you for Tetraja. I forgot he could do it on the spot now. Thanks, Yusuke. I'm sure you can only do one per day though, so that's upsetting. Let's see though.
I see.
I apologize, but I can only create one per day. I ask that you come back no earlier than tomorrow for another one. That's fair enough, thank you, Yusuke. Okay,
By the way.
let's hang out. You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. Do you have time today? There is something I would like to show you. I feel like I can become close to Yusuke thanks to the Emperor Persona of Thoth. I feel like my bond with Yusuke will grow stronger soon.
So what's your call? Will you spend time with Yusuke?
Well, let's just quickly check our bond.
An idea has dawned on me.
That idea is rank 10. Let's do it! You see, I entered my piece to Kawanabe's competition. Moreover, it was accepted. The resulting exhibition is actually going on as we speak.
Let us be off.
Come on, let us go. It is being held at the same museum as last time. Yusuke's painting won the competition.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with. Yes, this is the true heart of humanity. The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
It turned out well.
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you. The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now. You.
It's a good painting.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time. To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both. It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
You provoked Yusuke on purpose?
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage you. It was rather crude. Still, I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
Huh?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire. even if it's coated entirely in black at times. However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it. If only he had your strength.
Do you mean Madarame?
Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school. He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day.
Huh?
But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black from white. I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei.
That was another aspect of him.
Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world. That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity. However, I must respectfully decline.
Huh. What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame. I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope. If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
What a strange man.
Are you sure about this?
It is a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct? Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting. It must have been troublesome dealing with me, but for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done. Thank you, my friend.
I feel a strong bond with Yusuke.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Emperor, granting thee infinite power.
Alright, we have maxed out Yusuke's combatant rank. He's reached rank 10 and got his second awakening. Yusuke, you know we won't abandon you even after all said and done. You're wonderful.
Alright.
Your Emperor Commandant has increased to max rank. You'll now earn more EXP from Arcana bursts with fusing personas of the Emperor Arcana.
Alright.
You can now fuse Odin, the most powerful persona of the Emperor Arcana.
Persona within me has awakened to a new power. Alright.
Yusuke's persona Goemon has transferred into Kamu Suzuno.
Now that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint. I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble. Now then, shall we go? In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
Alright, we got Kama Susanoo! He has Evade Fire as well, which is freaking amazing for Yusuke. What do I want to get rid of though? I could probably get rid of Dormant Rush, right? I mean, Heat Wave is heavy for all foes. Yeah, I'll get rid of Dormant Rush. Also, we can have a look at his trait and skill details. So, no, that's not changed at all. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Okay, we'll have a look at his persona properly later.
Ah, you're back.
Tomorrow is the date of the arrangement with your fiancé. I'll be okay, though. The state my father is in has put that on hold for the time being.
Woo! We accomplished one of our goals!
That doesn't mean my marriage has been called off, though. My father agreed to do so in the other world, but I'm not so sure now, given his current condition.
So that too will be on hold until the change of heart. Well, sounds to me like we're totally in the clear.
Yes, and it's all thanks to you guys.
Everything should work out well if Okumura has a change of heart. Assuming it happens like it always does. We should be seeing some results soon.
Well, one can only hope, Mona. Oh man. Yusuke's confidant is freaking great. I love it a lot. Oh wow. Let's take a quick look at his persona and then we'll have a chat. Because I really like his persona. So, Rip Goemon, Hi Kamo Susanoo. This is his background. A Japanese god found in the Izumo Fudoki. He was one of the 3 gods born from Izanagi. He was a violent ruffian, but also had a sensitive side, showing love for his mother and reading poems. Yeah, this is Kamo Susanoo. He's pretty cool. Yeah. You wouldn't think it looking at Yusuke that he would have a persona like this, but it makes sense too. Also, his sword is like... What is that? It's... I don't know what it is. Also, he's got all these jazzy patterns. Yeah. He's pretty cool. Is it a pair of... It's not a pair of pliers, is it? What is it? But yeah, that's Kamo Susanoo. He's pretty cool. This is him summoned. He's wonderful. Yeah, so that's fun. Yusuke is so... I love him a lot. His persona, his whole social link is just so much fun. It's really fun to hang out with him because he is just such an eccentric, but it really fits his personality and stuff. And he's just such a joy to be around. And then also like hearing about his personal struggles with like art block and trying to figure out what emotions he wants to put across in his work, trying not to be stained by desire and things. It makes so much sense for him, especially after the whole thing with Madarame, and I feel like that really helps to wrap up his story with Madarame, just like how Ryuji's helps to wrap up his story with the track team. Because, you know, otherwise it might come off as just, oh, well, you know, he got away from Madarame, you know, Madarame was put in jail, and then that was it. But obviously he's gonna have lasting memories of that time with, you know, lasting psychological impact from the time that he spent with Madarame. So it's good to know that we were able to see him develop from that and to see him, like, the struggles that he faced because of that, I guess. Like, I don't know, it makes him feel a lot more human, I guess, and like his character arc isn't just related to Madarame's palace. I love it a lot. They've done really well with that for both Ryuji and for Yusuke so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the party member confidant links, because it's gonna be great. Actually, if we look at our confidants now, yeah, Prison Master and Morgana, who are both automatic, are both really high. Makoto's 7, which is good. Sojiro's 6, which is pretty good, but I would have liked to be higher. Kindness, though. Anza at 9, she's almost rank max. We already have Yusuke and Ryuji both at rank max. Akechi's locked. Futama's at 6, which is actually really good considering we've not had her for very long. Twin Wardens are 6, but they don't take any time, so it's just me not doing the requests. Yikes. Weapons Dealer is 5, which is really good for not having spent that much time with him. Takemi's 8, which is really good. Kawakami's max. Oya's only 4, so we're a little bit behind with her. But like for everyone else, except for well, no, Sai's actually automatic as well. Yeah, for everyone except for Oya, pretty much, and maybe the EY, and I guess you could maybe even say Sojiro. We're doing really well, I think. Yeah, I feel like we've kind of spread out our links quite a lot, so a lot of them are going to reach max at around the same time, I think. I'm hoping. So, fingers crossed. Anyway, for now, we have stuff we can do. Okay, Oya's beat, and then Mishima has another report. Who else is available? I think just Oya and Mishima that I can hang out with anyway. I guess... What level was Mishima actually? Was he level 8? I think he's supposed to be level 9, right? Because it would be a bad idea to get him maxed. But at the same time, he always levels up, so if I hang out with Oya, then it's probably a better idea. You know what, I'll hang out with Oya tonight, I think. We'll watch TV and do the crossword first, of course. They're priorities, clearly. This weekend, sports days and culture festivals were held at schools across the nation. The exhibitions reflected the students' personal desires, and many oh wait, no, I read that before. Yeah, I read that when Futaba was here earlier. All right, let's read the crossword then. Let's do the crossword. Okay, Tsukimi, Lunar Viewing Festival, I would imagine. Tsukimi. That sounds pretty cool. I've never actually heard of Tsukimi before. But that's festival. Many lack time for these. My first thought was like hobbies, but I'll come back to that one. Prayer site, a shrine. Couldn't find the age there. Many lack time for these is probably going to be the one that I have the most difficulty with, right? Buzzkill victim. Buzzkill victim. Fun is killed by a buzzkill. It's the concept, not a person. Okay, that makes sense. So then, many lack time for these? Lemons. I mean, this all seems to be to do with festivals and stuff, right? Games? Games. It's games. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I got it. It's fine. Oh wait, hey, Settle! I just noticed the Settle! Isn't that a character from one of the Tales games? I love that. Okay. Sorry, that's completely irrelevant. I've got it. The answer is festival. Festival! Tsukimi is a traditional festival for watching the moon in the fall. Or viewing the moon, sorry. There are even special times for watching the moon during rainfall or in the new phase. Huh. When preparing the Tsukimi dango, the proper number to stack depends on the date. If attending Tsukimi on the 15th, stack 15 dango. If on the 12th, stack a dozen. Oh, that's pretty cool.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I can figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after solving these crossword puzzles. Thanks, Mona. Not that we need it. Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's go hang out with Oya, shall we? We might as well read the text from Mishima first, though. I have another report to make. Do you have a bit of time? I feel like my bond with Mishima will go stronger soon.
So what are your thoughts? Do you want to meet up with Mishima?
No, sorry, Mishima. Right, Oya, hi. Hi, Beat. The higher-ups aren't happy with one-off articles anymore. So I'll be needing more info from you. I feel like I can become close to Oya thanks to the devil persona Lilum. I feel like my bond with Oya will go stronger soon.
Be sure to accept Oya's invitations until you gain her trust, okay?
Let's head over immediately. I'll be right there. Thanks for your continued patronage. Okay, I'll see you at the bar as usual. Hurry. Oh? So that ace detective is serious, huh? I see. Oh yeah, there's something I need to apologize to you about. You know, it's part of my job to research particular things. Well, I ended up finding out about your criminal record. I realized you were just some ordinary kid back with my chief. So I did a ton of digging out of curiosity and I found a ton more than I was expecting.
Sorry.
So sorry about that. I have to say though, the ruling made in your case was really odd. Some kind of deal must have gone down behind the scenes to make sure that was the end result. That must have been tough for you to handle. You're just a kid. Well, just forget about the past. We're in the same boat when it comes to being labeled. Because of your investigation? Exactly! I'm going to avenge my partner for... Whoops. Lola-chan, refill! No, it's your turn to tell the truth. You can't go rooting around in the kid's past and expect to keep your own secrets hidden. But wait, don't blame me for that. It doesn't have anything to do with my private business. You can trust me. I mean, it's not like I don't trust you. Hold on a sec, why am I getting treated like the bad guy? Look, you're gonna feel better talking to someone who understands exactly what you're going through. Besides, you'll explode if you keep all that alcohol-fueled anxiety bottled up in you. That's true. And I guess this is the fairest course of action for our business partnership, huh? Just don't tell anyone, okay? Back when I had covered politics for my publisher, I had a partner who helped me with photography. Kaio Murakami. We were a pretty well-known team in the industry. We blew the lids off countless scandals together. That is, until that day came. We were on the tail of a certain bureaucrat who was involved in a slush fund to support refugees. He kept himself pretty well guarded, so it was almost impossible to get any solid leads on the guy. Then one night, I got a voicemail from Kaio saying she had gotten hold of something big. But that was the last time I ever heard from her. The next day, that bureaucrat was found dead at a love hotel, and Kaio had gone missing. What was the cause of death? Well, the cause of death is unknown. The cause of the death is unknown. The authorities couldn't tell whether it was a murder or a suicide. As for the killer... Shit. The police accused Kaio. They said she killed him in a crime of passion. That's impossible, though. She never would have slept with a disgusting man like that. And more importantly, it's pretty damn fucked up to make allegations like that without any evidence. Ichiko-chan. Sorry. The case was closed, but we never found the truth. And Kaio was labeled a professional disgrace. And since we were partners, the company decided it would be best to move me to another department. I'm gonna prove Kaio's innocence, though. That's why I'm conducting my own private investigation now. That's unforgivable. You're damn right. But thanks to all the info you've been giving me, I should have more time to focus on my investigation. I won't let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Alright, we're even now. I didn't enjoy it, though. You sure about that? It's been ages since I've seen you smile this much. Well, maybe you're right. I haven't felt this alive in a long time. Okay then, I'll write a great article to commemorate our sharing session. Exclusive, the fan of these lofty ideals in connection with a secret society. Just kidding. Don't worry, I'll definitely come up with a better headline before we go to print. I feel like my bond with Oya is growing deeper. Why is it so hard to get points with this lady? Man, yeah, her partner, clearly something was off there. Man, hopefully she figures out what happened. Anyway, we got Unprecedented Scoop. Allows you to begin with a low security level when infiltrating a palace. Thanks, game.
Alright.
Your Devil Commandant has increased to rank 5. You will now earn more EXP from Arcana or Refusing Personas of the Devil Arcana. You can now ask Oya to write an Unprecedented Scoop for you. Still, there's just one thing that bothers me. There's no doubt the chief is onto my investigation. Maybe we should keep acting like a couple so we can trick him? How's that sound? Oh, leave the kid alone. Hey, it's getting late. Shouldn't you be heading home by now? Hey, kid. Can we talk? I'm sorry about earlier, really. For me digging up your records and such without asking, I mean. I don't mind it. Thanks. Hearing you say that helps. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leak it to anyone. It's my duty and pride as a journalist to protect my sources at all costs. I'm actually making great progress on my private investigation thanks to you. So, and I'll be needing your help later too, so I can find out what really happened to Kaio. So yeah, here's to helping each other out. Bye-bye. My Lala-chan voice changed like 3 times, but that's okay. It's fine. It's cool.
Sorry for messaging you all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
For real?
Congrats! When is that going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if you'll talk about the mental shutdowns.
Where should we watch it?
Why don't we get together beforehand?
Sounds good.
I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyway, how does the Shujin Academy rooftop sound? I actually have some business up there.
Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was last there.
Wait, the school? Futaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you all there after school.
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
One week left until the exams. You'll have no problems if you've been studying regularly this semester.
I just remembered.
That aside, Okumura Foods has been a hot topic lately. This much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought that all this outcry was just some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's giving them too much of a bad image to be that, though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. Are you familiar with the psychological test using these images? The idea is to give the 2 shapes names appropriate to their appearance. Amamiya-san.
You.
People were asked to name one of these shapes Boba and the other Kiki. Which name was most commonly ascribed to shape B? I know this answer, it's Boba. Because the first was Kiki, because of the sharp sounds in Kiki, and Boba, which has rounder sounds. So, psychologically, the words sound like the images, if that makes sense. I will check with the network, but I'm pretty sure it's Boba. Oh yeah, like everyone knows. Boba.
This is it.
Yes, that's correct. Most people named B Boba and A Kiki. Sharp sounds like K and T are linked to a spiky image. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. Furthermore, this sense is the same worldwide. No matter the language, the result is the same.
Wow, really? Amamiya seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that.
Thanks, Mona. I'm gonna ace my exams. I hope. I really hope. A product's name impresses an image on people before they even use or buy it. Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voiced consonants and the short syllables leave a strong imprint. Although with the news these days, it may also evoke the image of the strong oppressing the weak.
Even the teachers have their eyes on Okumura. Well, he should be having a change of heart, so there's nothing we should be worrying about.
All right, that's it for today.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment? So about Dr. Maruki's counseling, you've already gone to see him, right?
I have.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling. Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself, okay?
Counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch. Bring on the bread!
Senpai, so nice to see you.
How have you been?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai? If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Good idea.
Ah, how nice to see you two together.
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along then. Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san? That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your two lunches that are the issue here. If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touché. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
That's right.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food! Oh, I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
I don't think so.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well. See you around.
You want to meet up on the rooftop after school, yeah? Rooftop? Rooftop? What is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there.
Can you come to our school rooftop after your class is done today?
I don't quite understand what is going on, but sure.
Is Haru at school? I'm heading over now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before classes end for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop.
Flower bed?
That's right. The season is good, so I'm thinking of transplanting them sometime soon.
Flowers are an excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you.
We'll help too. Really? Thanks. Alright, I'll see you all after school.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some... how do I put it? aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, how about a night party? At Destinyland.
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park? Even just for one night, the price is insane!
Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
It seems we'll be having our celebration at Destinyland tonight.
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here.
We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams!
Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right? Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a sight like this.
Lady An, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Fighting brings you closer.
That's a good way of putting it. I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it. Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
And that party will be for me! Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening. You worry too much. I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing!
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes. I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that. I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
I...
Okumura-san?
Father? Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me. Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible.
What happened?
I want to know that myself. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis. But perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sae-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Did you see the news? Did you see? He collapsed during the interview. This is serious. That was gruesome. Wish they put some sort of warning on the video.
They said President Okumura died.
Really? Whoa, you're right. I just saw a news report about it. So, about Haru's dad. The news said it was a cardiac arrest. There's a chance he'll pull through, right?
I hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death.
No!
Haru.
Why is this happening? Could someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know! I suppose it's possible that the shock could kill a person. Haru did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health. But for him just to up and die? This has gotta be some kind of joke.
Are we responsible for his death?
But I thought I was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. Ain't that what you said, Morgana?
It should have been okay. It should have been.
He says it should have been okay. Yeah, there's no point in getting mad at Mona for this. I heard the same thing too, you know.
In any case, let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public, but keep Haru in our minds. Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out? Haru's gonna be fine, right?
Hopefully. Yeah, that was coming. Yikes. Oh man, I remember when I first played the game, and you know how Sai in the prosecutor room, whenever having the interrogation parts, you know how she basically spoils who the person's gonna be for the next arc? So it was like, oh, well, this time you're fighting Medjet, or this time you're fighting Okumura, you know. She's really obvious about the fact that something happened to Okumura, and obviously it's supposed to be like kind of making the viewer have some sort of dramatic irony where they feel really tense and they're like, oh god, something's gonna happen, and obviously dramatic irony, it's a whole thing. And like, yeah, that meant that I was like, oh god, did we accidentally do a mental shutdown? And then obviously we saw during that boss fight at the end of it all. Yeah. Things were going too well for them. It had to have a dramatic fall like that. I guess all we can do is see where it's going to take us next. We're only allowed to sleep, so let's chat with Mona. Hi, how you doing?
We didn't do anything different this time. So why?
Who knows, Mona? Who knows?
Let's go to bed.
Let's sleep for now and then check the status again tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do that. But first of all, let's sit on the couch.
I haven't heard anything from Haru. I'm getting worried.
Yeah, it must have been awful for her. She got to watch her dad have a mental shutdown on TV. It's freaking awful. And it was really freaking gross to watch as well. So, like, to be his daughter, that must have been even worse. I felt bad for Futaba as well, because she had to watch it and remember that that's what happened to her mum. Like, yikes. That's... yikes. Anyway, let's go to bed. Wait, how's my plan doing? Oh wait, I don't have the nutrients anyway. Let's go to bed.
What in the world's going on?
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
What happened?
Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Alright, we've reached rank 9 with Igor. No more abilities though? Come on, Igor, come on!
Alright.
Your full confidant has increased to rank 9. You'll now earn more EXP from Arcana versus fusing personas of the full Arcana.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Is that true?
Did you hear? Okumura died! It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I'd been watching it when it happened. You're probably better off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news said it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, still bizarre. Damn, I wish I'd seen it live.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is literature written by the working class. Did you see the interview? I thought it was gonna be some hidden camera show at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. He looked like he was really in pain. That was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying.
Things are getting pretty bad. It seems the police have showed up at our school.
The police? What for?
Your sister hasn't told you about any of this. Nothing at all.
Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way?
But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today.
Then seriously, what are they here for?
I can't even begin to fathom the reason.
Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out. And head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone?
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
My teammate was in danger.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper. Alright, we ranked up with Sai. Nice.
Alright.
Your judgment confidant has increased to rank 5.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
My vision is starting to get distorted.
Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target, the one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima, myself. Now, explain everything to me.
Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I'm worried about her. No luck here.
Me neither. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either.
I'm worried about her.
I hope Haru's okay.
I hope she's okay too. Wow, well that was a thing, huh? Dang, prosecutor, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Also, I'm sure you probably noticed, but the the time skip forward towards where we're meeting up with Sai is getting a bit slower, isn't it? The day's changing a bit slower. Anyway, hi Mona, how you doing?
Because of me, Haru's wrapped up in this mess. I never imagined this is what would happen.
Same. You couldn't have known though, no one could.
Hey, do you think Haru has doubts about us? She wouldn't, right? Right?
She's only been with us for a short time. I honestly couldn't blame her if she does have doubts. Besides that, also, the calling card, yikes. Anyway. Can I call Kawakami? I'm gonna see if I can watch TV first. And now an update on the sudden death of Okumura, Mr. Okumura, last night. Today, the police investigated President Okumura's home and other places he had visited. They're looking into whether this was a crime or an accident, but the cause of death remains unknown as of now.
Oh yeah. Sounds like the police even went to your school. What are they gonna do?
I guess we'll find out eventually. Hi, Sojiro.
Hey.
Have you been talking with Futaba? Has she said anything? About what? About Okumura? I wonder what Sojiro's thinking. Anyway.
Hey, we have tomorrow to think about. Let's call Kawakami another time.
Dang it, I can't get a massage. Okay, in which case, I think I'm gonna read a book. Because I need guts and kindness, and I have a kindness book. Or I have that billiards book, but I think I'll read the kindness book.
Hey, so did you want to spend some time reading?
Actually, hold on, do we still have that DVD? I think, did we finish I See You? Did I just not take it back? Yeah, we finished it, right? I just haven't taken it back yet.
Oh.
Yeah, we finished it. I just haven't taken it back yet. I could play a game. I don't want to play a game though. Let's go and read a book. And we can maybe finish on the train one day.
Hey.
Okay, so yeah, I have Call Me Chief. I'm gonna read that.
Make sure your clothes up.
Alright, I'm heading home. The chief is the man who commands all respect.
Wow. I love the sound of the word chief. I'd like to be called that too someday. Whoa. You still got time to read. Let's go a little further.
A chief should act calmly in all situations.
Seems like you're getting through that book quickly. That guide on speed reading really helped. Well, how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time.
President Okumura died. Is this just a coincidence? Is there an illness that could cause that? Nah, no way. So it was murder? That's terrifying. This might be the biggest event of the century!
Oh, Rankun? My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I need to tell you.
Are you alright?
Yes. Thank you. There's actually something that's caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
I just realized the time. I went to bed, not realizing that it's been an hour. I guess we're just gonna go a bit over with this episode. Sorry. Was Okumura murdered? But that was a live broadcast, wasn't it? If it wasn't an illness, then it has to be murder. Did something happen to the honor student? She seems different now.
Still, I feel bad for him going out like that.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too. My condolences. Must be rough. I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it!
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
Don't tell me that the Phantom Thieves did that to President Okumura. They're heroes! They would never do that! I'd be disappointed if they just turned out to be criminals. It has to be some kind of trick. They would never do that. I can't think of any other explanation. That has to be it.
For real?
They found a calling card on the principal? But that's impossible! This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? They'd never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That was not me, though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. Well, see you later.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
Weird that he was acting as though we're not one of the Phantom Thieves, but like, okay. Yeah, yikes. A lot going on. I'm gonna stop here before I end up accidentally going even further over. Sorry for accidentally making this a long episode, yikes. Hi. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please feel free to let me know down below what you thought of everything that happened in this episode here today. Man, I have so many thoughts. And like, some things I can't talk about because there are things that haven't happened yet. But like, the structure of the story is really intriguing to me. So I'd love to just look at it more in depth at some point. I hope y'all are enjoying it so far though. I'm sure it's going to get even better from here on out, so let's look forward to seeing what happens. But for now, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a great day, night, or whatever the time it is for you. And I will see you next time.